Okay, welcome everyone for the webinar on three of our MSc programs in the School of Computer Science University. So my name is Rai Zhang. I'm the course director for the MSc programs in the school, and it's delighted for me to tell you more about our programs. And if you have any questions or queries, please do keep in touch with us. So today we will be looking at three of the programs: the MSc Computer Science, the MSc Artificial Intelligence, and the MSc Internet of Things. So before I do that, I would like to provide just an overview on the benefits of doing postgraduate studies with UU and the application process, and then I'll dive into the details of the three courses. So this is an overview of the benefits of studying at UU. And we'll dive into some of the points with the course in a minute very soon. First, for example, we have the course has been delivered by the experts in the domain, and we have a supportive study environment for individual students. And you gain academic and professional qualifications, and then we also have very strong industry links with the local industry to help with the study and provide opportunities for you to establish some relationship with the companies. Some quantifiable benefits in terms of the average amount of the salary gain compared to the other graduate and the colleagues, and that in total for a year. So there is 266,000 extra average amount a master graduate can expect to earn over a lifetime in employment. And 20% of the postgraduates progress postgraduates progress 20% faster than the graduates in the professional setting. And then the figures about the comparisons of the full-time leavers at postgraduate level working in a professional occupation to the total of UK undergraduate leaver as well. You can see the significant difference between the two. So what does the UU has to offer? There's flexible modes of study, and that applies to our three MSc programs as well. Excuse me. So we offer the full-time and part-time modes of the study for all of the three MSc programs, and then there is a flexible study levels. So in the situation where you cannot complete the full MSc program, and there is other awards that you can take on some of the courses. And we work with a broad range of the industry works, including professional accreditations where possible. In terms of the application can be made to austria.ac.uk, the website, and official closing dates for the courses. So if you miss the September intake, and then the next opening would be in January, so you can apply anytime you wish that suits you. And you can apply for multiple courses, but the separate applications would needs to be required. And we have a very supportive team to help you with the application. So if any doubts or questions or query, please do not be shy, but be in touch. The fees and finance, so that's the fees for postgraduate for 21-22. If you are alumni of the Isd University, you get 10% discount. And there's also the loan available towards the postgraduate study as well, and there are opportunities for scholarship which we'll mention very soon. Okay, so the three MSc we have currently running in the school are the MSc Computer Science, Artificial Intelligence, and Internet of Things, as I mentioned at the very start. And timeline, we started the MSc Internet of Things first back nearly 3 years ago in September 1819. And the MSc Artificial Intelligence started in just last year, September 2020, and we launched the new the MSc Computer Science programs in the January, so just earlier this year. Okay, I will walk through the details of the differences between the three programs as we go along. Okay, I'll just give you a general background of the School of Computing and our support. So for all of our postgraduate and undergraduate students, we have the technical jobbing centers to help outside the scheduled timetabled slots and to provide the support for the students who may need some help with the technical development. And there is a study advisor for individual students, so everybody has a one study advisor will go for advice related to academic matters. There's dedicated lecture and year tutors for all the courses. So I am the course director for the postgraduate programs in the school. I'm just leaving you from the chair of the BCS, that's the British Computer Society accreditation panel. The staff in the school are so committed to their students' success and make every effort to make themselves available to the students. So very, very positive. Just a quick overview of the three the MSc programs. Before I dive into the details. Okay, so as I mentioned, there are September and January intakes, and we have full-time and part-time modes of the study. And the students are going to have an experience with a wide range of the two sets that's covered in each of the courses. In terms of the assessment, it's 100% coursework in different formats of the assessment, from presentations to individual projects to a literature review or any other practical skills assessment. Okay, and we engage the industry from a number of perspectives in terms of getting their input in informing us with the curriculum design and having them to engage with the course to deliver the cutting technologies that they have in the company related to the course, and also to propose the potential ideas for students to study or to work on during the module or the projects. The school has large skills, technologies and environment to support the teaching, and that applies to both postgraduate and undergraduate students, as well as our researchers and PhD students. The courses are informed by our research expertise, and so we have a strong teaching and research nexus as well for the three courses we have to offer. And again, two slides on the opportunities that I would like to put it up in the front before I dive into the details. In terms of the scholarships, we have the All-State Artificial Intelligence Scholarships. That's the scholarship to the value of £6,000 to students from a disadvantaged background who is accepted onto our MSc AI program. We also have the All Students Prize for the highly students on the MSc AI, as well with an award of £100. And we are actively getting support from the industry to provide the prizes and the support for our other MSc programs, and as these information becomes available, and I will share these with you. In addition to that, our school is having industry mentor and pilot that's provided again to both postgraduate and undergraduate study. So the support for the 2021-20 cohort include the industry mentoring from a partner technology company, and so the students who have this mentorship as opportunity will be paired with the company, where they can provide monthly support calls or to host any on-site visit if appropriate, and dedicated the group supervisions from the school computing's employment and advisory board chair, and also the tech talk coordinator. And also provide the students with directions at module levels and guidance on their dissertation. So it's a great opportunity for the students to have the chance to have the supervision and support from the industry company. So there is a limited number of the places for applying the industry mentorship support. And it's a competitive process, and we will make the process available later on in the summer. Okay, so next I'm going to spend the next maybe hopefully 15 minutes talk to you a little bit more about the logistics and what we cover in the module. I think you'll be very interested in these. So I start off with MSc and IoT program. So we are very proud to present the MSc Iot Program, and we designed the program specifically for the provision to the students with the intersection of the three key areas. So these are the computing science, the engineering, and the data science. And you can see the modules and the topics that's covered in each of the area. So the graduates has the skills that that covers all of the three areas, and they're in a good position to look for the jobs across a wide industry settings. They can be the areas in the smart cities, in the industrial IoT, and the connected health and the home industry. And these are just some of the examples where the IoT graduate would be having the competitive have the competitive positions for. So moving on to the AI program. So you can see the AI program share the data science components with the MSc and IoT course in terms of the data science on how to manage data and how to analyze data. And in addition to that, an AI program would include the topics on the machine learning and the learning, and also on the fundamentals of knowledge engineering and autonomic computing and robotics. And AI has been strategic focus in areas in many countries, including the UK. There is opportunities locally and globally, and the course are to provide the students with the skills that the industry needs. In terms of the areas you can work in AI, it's really very wide, and it covers many different industry sectors, and not limited to the health, finance, the technology, advanced manufacturing, the media, the energy, and including the policy as well. So and hopefully the program would put the graduate into a very competitive position to meet the demands that both the UK and the global opportunities offer in the AI domain. So in addition to would like to highlight the programs are supported by our innovation centers and partnerships with the industries. We have the Connected Health Innovation Center, as well as BT Ireland Innovation Center in the school, and the PwC Advanced Research and Engineering Center as well. Research groups that supports the delivery of the module, the courses. We have the Artificial Intelligence Research group in the school that supports the delivery of the Msc AI program, and we have the Pervasive Computing Research group that supports the design and delivery of the Msc Iot program as well. Okay, so the MSc, the Computer Science, as I mentioned, is a new program we just introduced and started to run in January earlier this year, 2021. Okay, so you can see we aim to provide the students some flexibility on how you would like to design and develop the topics and the interests that you have in the computer science domain. So we have 2 core modules that every students are required to undertake. And in addition to that, the students are required to select from a large range of modules that's drawn from the machine learning, the artificial intelligence, the MD, and also the data science. So you can choose between these 4 areas on how you would like to study to progress towards your MSc Computer Science. So the course is designed to meet the demand of a new kind of the computing specialist who is able to both manage data, understand the business process, and also to implement solutions that are subsequently interconnecting them part of a larger system. Okay, I've mentioned the students are being given the opportunity to be exposed to a large range of the tool set, so that covers the IoT, AI, as well as the computer science, and these are some of the examples that we have in the program. And as you can see, throughout the top modules as well as the projects, the students are being given the opportunity to get to know quite a large range of very popular open source tools that support the study. Sorry. And the part-time and full-time provision have been defined in terms of their classes. So we schedule the classes with all of the students from different backgrounds into the same class. That has worked quite well in the past. So we have in the cohort with a mixture of the home students and the international students, the fresh graduates and the people who have been working in the industry for a number of years. And the students find the peer support from each other is really helpful, and you can hear the students passing on their experiences and discussing specific topics or their case studies that they have come across either in a working environment, and that experience has been really valued by our students in the past. So next 3 slides, I would like to show you some examples of what the course structure look like, and I've picked one example from each of the course, but they largely share the similar setup. So this is an example of the September intake students in terms of the course structure. So for full-time students, they start and end time would be the September. So it takes 12 months for the full students for the September intake complete the Msc program, and that applies for IoT, AI, and also the computer science. So each semester there are 3 taught modules for the first 2 semesters, and then based on completing the 6 taught modules, then you progress to the research project in the summer semester if you start the course in September. And here is an example of the part-time course structure. And again, I'm taking AI as an example, but that applies to the other 2 MSc courses as well. So the students typically choose to study the 6 modules over 4 semesters and 2 years' time. And you can pick 1 or 2 modules to study for each semester, and then you can complete the remaining one in the following year. So in this example, if the students pick 1 module to study in the year, each semester in the first year, then the students would need to complete the remaining 2 modules in the second year, and then before they move on to the research and project. The order of which the module has been selected is flexible, and you can choose which modules and how many modules you would like to take on for each semester. Always encourage the students we always encourage the applicants who have been away from education for a number of years to maybe have a lighter load in the first year to get used to the whole settings of the university again, and maybe have heavier load on the second year. And here is the example for the MSc and Computer Science full-time September intake, and you can see the 2 the mandatory modules are being listed here, and the students have a choice from the 4 modules for the semester 1 and 3 modules in the semester 2 of how you would like to make up the modules for your computer science award. Again, master project and only start once you've completed the top modules. Okay, so assessment I've mentioned is 100% coursework for all of the 3 MSc programs. I would like to just highlight on our course here. We have experienced course team for the postgraduate delivery. All the members of the course team are research active and will be have been included in the Ref 21 submission. So the course team not only embrace the research into the teaching, but they also think highly of the importance of innovative teaching and assessment method. And we are all fellows of the Higher Education Academy in the UK. So you can see we have a large course team where in each module there may be 2 or 3 members of the staff who will deliver the module. I've mentioned our industry links on both the school level and also the postgraduate study level. So the school offers a series of tech talks in the dedicated time slots once per week to cover the cutting edge topics, and that's these are the companies who have been involved in our tech talks before, and also in terms of the MSc courses, we have had quite a large number of the companies who have helped deliver the guest lectures on the topics that's related to the module as well. And also the school is an associate with the Meetup and IoT Belfast. The thing I didn't mention listed here is the Isd Program, which is hosted by the British Council, who would offer the students the internship opportunities in one of the 80 countries that they have association with, from a period from 6 weeks up to quite a long time. So that's a great opportunity that the students can avail of during their study here. A number of pictures. If you look at the online application, you can see the video of the school, but here I would like to just highlight a number of the resources we have in the school. The new AI-ready server, very powerful server that's available to the students to use, and we have the Maker Lab to support rapid prototyping development. A large range of the state-of-the-art pervasive and mobile computing environment, and that includes a suite of contemporary sensing technologies and facilities, as well as a wide range of wearable devices and sensors and healthcare technologies to help with the assessment in the module, or maybe help with the research project as well. Also, this is our connected health living lab, where the students can avail of to carry out the evaluations of some of the solutions that you've designed. We are in the process of moving to the Belfast campus, and so we're able to have an access to really state-of-the-art facilities in the brand new campus. Hopefully we'll be there very soon. Okay, so that's all the presentation slides that I would like to communicate, and that's my contact detail. And so if you have any questions or queries, do not be shy, and please do keep in touch, and we'll be delighted to help you with anything that you would like to find out.